Welcome to the Unconventional Kitchen. My name is Jim. I'm your unconventional trainer. Today I'm going to show you how to make the best recovery shake in the world. Okay guys, there are two ways you can go about this. You can go to the store and grab one of these and make yourself a protein shake. Okay, that's what you're going to get out of it. You're going to get protein. You're going to get some quality protein because it's dimetized. In my opinion, it's the best on the market. That and Gold Standard, and everybody's pretty familiar with that by now. But this is the one that I choose because it has a little bit better flavor. Okay, that's way number one. Way number two is to put together some quality ingredients, which I'm going to do a close-up of and show you right now. In this container is pre-measured 2 scoops of creatine, 1 cup of raw oats, oatmeal as it's otherwise known as, PB Fit peanut butter, because we all know what's going to happen if you grab that peanut butter out of a jar and you use the spoon. You're going to overmeasure and you're going to lick the spoon. You're going to have too much fat in your diet. This is nice because it's virtually fat-free. You get 8 grams of protein per 2 tablespoons, and it mixes up a lot easier in a blender than a big lump of oily-ass peanut butter. Okay? You've also got 1 scoop only of the dimetized protein powder, and that is basically what's in here. You have 4 dry ingredients. Your creatine for recovery, your oats for carbohydrates and very good fiber, your PB Plus or PB Fit peanut butter substitute, which is the powdered up version. That's going to give you an additional 8 grams of protein. And as we already discussed, we've got protein here as well. Besides the dry goods, I've already taken the liberty. I didn't want you to have to sit there and watch me crack 12 eggs. What I've done with this is I've put 8 egg whites and 4 whole eggs in, so I end up with more protein than yolk. And to break it down for those of you that aren't aware, the egg white is almost 99.9% of protein and less than 1% fat in an egg white. Okay, so those egg whites are valuable. They're a natural source of protein. This is a natural source of protein. You know exactly what's in here. If you use a trusted company like Dimetize for your protein, you know what's in here too, pretty much. Okay, but an egg's an egg. They ain't no hiding things. And before any of you jumped in, whoa, what about salmonella? I've been doing this base for over 30 years. I've never once gotten sick from this. Period. End of story. I'm not saying you're not going to. That's my disclaimer. But for me personally, I've never had a problem. If you've got sensitivity to eggs, of course, you're not going to want to do that. So I put the egg yolks in here and the egg whites in here. Again, 8 whites, 4 whole eggs. Went through a dozen, tossed the container. Right here we have 1 measured cup. Trying to save you guys some viewing time. And me some space on the camera. 1 cup of unflavored Greek yogurt. Do the unflavored. If you do the flavor, first of all, you're not going to get the flavor out of it when you put it in there. And I found that most of the flavored Greek yogurts have 5 grams less protein in them per same exact 225 gram serving, which is a cup of that yogurt. So there you go with the yogurt in there. I'm going to add 1 cup of milk. I like a fat-free milk because I monitor my fat grams. I want to make sure that this shake has a lot of protein and a lot of carbs for recovery and some fat. I don't need the extra fat in my milk. Now we're going to add the dry goods. The dry goods are already in here. They go in while the blender's stirring around. The last ingredient that I have that goes in before we hit the blend, 2 kiwis. And I'll tell you right now, you're going to want to take the core of that kiwi out of there. I did on the first one for you already. That hard core that's on the end here will not blend, and you'll be chewing on something real hard in there. So make sure you get that core out of there. It's that simple. Put it in, skin and all. No big deal. Again, your dry goods are right here. We're going to blend it up real quick here. So if you got headphones on, you may want to turn this part down a little bit. The Vitamix does make a bit of noise. That's it. This makes 2 servings. It will exactly fill up your basic standard shaker cup. It'll go right to the top, fill 2 of them up. I do 1 of these for recovery after every single workout, and I feel fantastic. It gets me set for the day. I know my macros. I've got a lot of protein. I've got a lot of carbs. So later on in the day, I'm going to taper off on the carbs, add a little bit of fat, and continue to eat my chicken breast or my salmon for my next 2 meals. All of your macros will be listed down for you. As always, if you scroll down right underneath that subscribe button, that's where your macros are going to be. All the ingredients will be measured out and listed for you. If you want to alter this, that's fine. To me, it tastes just like a peanut butter vanilla smoothie. There is really no difference. Matter of fact, what I like to do with mine, just before I work out, I put it in the freezer. It doesn't fully freeze, but it thickens up really nice, and it's just like a regular shake. Tastes delicious, very nutritious. Ha! I like that. Remember, you need a good recovery after you train, because there's no such thing as staying the same. You're either striving to make yourself better, or you're allowing yourself to get worse and taking the easy way out. Once again, get off the counter, you guys. Once again, this is Jim, your unconventional trainer. I got some cat wrangling to do. Get off of here. You guys are embarrassing me.